All right, so come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. We got a hump day grid to hop into today. Only a couple of more work days and we get some time off. And I don't know about you, but it seems like it's just flying these days. I can't really explain that. And on the way home today, I thought, you know what? I've got some of that Auténtica Verdejo Rueda left over, and one whole bottle and one partial bottle in the fridge from the other day. And I thought I really want to make a wine spritzer, or what we call here in Germany a Weinschorle. And so I just added about a third of this is the sparkling water, and 2/3 is the white wine. And it's just a wonderfully refreshing, semi-effective method at hydrating when you get home. Obviously, not going to be as great as just plain water by itself for the cause of hydration, but for feeling quenched, slaked, refreshed, not a bad way to go. It's like the kind of thing you want to do after you've run a marathon and you get home and you shower and you're sitting down to a nice light meal, and yeah, bring on the wine spritzer. Sounds delicious, right? All right, so let's hop into our grid here. We got a hump day grid. We got an Evan Park and Jeffrey Martinovich construction, edited by the great Mr. Will Shorts. Let's go ahead and hop in and see what we got. This is going to be a... Just can't believe it's Wednesday. I don't know about you, but it's almost April. What was it? It just Christmas, Hanukkah, when it's just right around the corner. Amazing how much faster it's going. And how much slower life went whenever things were miserable and you didn't have any money to pay any bills or to eat or do anything but live in a crappy apartment and try to make good grades. And, then it just dragged by. But then when things get relatively comfortable and things are good and you can make a decision like, I'll go take the car into the shop whenever I feel like it, versus when I save up or something like that, it just gets a little bit better. And all of a sudden it starts flying by. Next thing you know, I'll be like 97 years old and I'll be hooking me up to the pump. Better enjoy it while we got it, right? So big acronym in insurance. And I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think Aetna is a acronym, though I could be wrong. Maybe Aflac. There's all kinds of them, though. Let's just see what we got. Courtyards. Okay, how about Atria? So maybe this is potentially an Aflac. We can put that in and see what we got for an F here. Broods. I don't know. Internet instigator. How about a troll? The best of the best. How about Class A, which is also a military distinction, right? You know, you got your various classes, classes 1, 3, and 5, class 6, which is like booze and cigarettes and all kinds of good stuff, right? Class A is something that you used to wear, one of your uniforms, right? A little bit more formal, but not quite a formal thing. That really stinks. Okay. Credit for a hockey player, and I'm assuming we're looking for an assist here. Yeah, I don't watch enough hockey, but I really should. I don't know why I don't. Fateful day in ancient Rome. Oh, beware the Ides of March. Et tu, Brute, et tu. That really stinks. Well, I mean, darn, dang, damn. What do we got? Part of many keyboard shortcuts. So I guess we can shoot for the old Control, Alt, whatever. So maybe darn astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson. Coxswain's nightmare. I think we're talking about a leak. My daddy was a sailor. My sister was a sailor. So I got schooled up on all the nautical terminology. I knew what a bosun's mate was. All that stuff, and the whistle, and I knew it all when I was a kid. Where most of Turkey is. Yes, we're talking about Asia, and I've had my foot in both Turkey, Turkey West, and Turkey Asia. A very interesting place to be. You sure about that? Is it? Poolside garb. I'm getting way off course here. I'm going to have to start controlling my desire to check every little thing. But I hate it more than anything when I have to go hunt down an error in just fat fingering something, just mistyping something, and now I got to spend an extra 3 minutes going through the grid and finding out where I did that. So, place to take a break. Okay, I don't know. Broods. Skills of the past. Lost arts. Hairy cousin of TV and film. Cousin of it, maybe? So broods could be frets. I don't think I even considered that. Schooner, filler, I guess, ale. And so now it looks like we need to fill in a rebus here for a rest area, which would spell star. And star here would spell lost arts. So don't want to break my arm, pat myself on the back for guessing that one correctly, but did not have a clue that this was a rebus here for either. So I guess we better get our star in there. Hey, a star is about to be born. Let's hit our rebus. Let's put that star in. And good. Well, I didn't mean to do that at all. At all. Alright, sorry about that. I've just hit the enter button. Don't do that again. No. I should know better. Okay, so lasting reminder could be a scar. Yeah, now I've really got myself up all concerned about typos. Or concerned with plants. And honestly, my mind is first is going to like plants as in spies, right? The Americans, with a K kind of a thing. But the more I'm looking at this, the more I think it's probably just a clever clue for OSHA, right? Going plant safety, workplace safety. So symbols of wisdom, almost always owls. Place to load and unload. Link guard. Article of headgear informally. Secure as a onesie fastener. I don't know if it's going to be snap in, snap on, snap whatever, but I could think maybe snap. So I guess this is a shin guard, and this gives me a wharf. And that FBI thing, right? I'm hoping if it's anything else, like, what do I got that's an FB? So guys, maybe a snap in, so maybe an FBI lab. And is it an in? No, we don't want to do that. Let's see. Trespassed, maybe to intrude. Okay, so I guess we got a lid here. Thoroughly enjoyed oneself, had a blast, maybe. And karate awards, maybe belts. Country whose flag has 2 green stars in the middle, and that would be Syria. Spent a little time there, a little bit of time there. Entrepreneur Kevin of Shark Tank. Don't know. I only ever learned his name in the crossword, and I think I got this right. Equals could be peers. And chewy fruit flavored candy. So again, probably Starburst. Got it. Okay. Let's see. Reading of R&B, sitting in the morning sun. What tea kettles do? I guess you could say they hiss. I like to think that they whistle. She-devil. Toronto winter hours. Okay, very cool. Uber Eats, maybe? A day in ancient Rome, probably Diem. Dough dispensers. Now we've been kind of lacking a little bit, doing a little bit of slacking on the really cool, fun ATM clues, right? I'm ready to bring those back. I really want my own. I need to do a grid that's got ATM in it, so I could just come up with my own fabulous clue for it. 2019 sci-fi film whose name means to the stars, and that would be Ad Astra. Really testing everyone's Latin today, aren't we? puts the game away, so to speak. Oh, who knows? Probably ends it. Showed as a program, maybe aired. Short spoken, how about terse? Winds its way through. Okay, now we're taking a serpentine approach to our metaphors. I like it. Let's see. Have the helm could be to steer. Because it's act the helm is to captain. To take the helm is to be, I guess, a yeoman or something. Good golf score. Okay, I think we're shooting for an eagle here, and that would not be a good golf score. That would be a perfect golf score. Brother in the Lemony Snicket books. Wow, you know, it's been so long since I've never read those. Well, I guess it could be Kevin. What do I know? I mean, I really don't know. What might keep you up at night? Looks like we've got a bed slat here, and that is really cool. I mean, I would have never just... We didn't have half the words spelled out already. I don't think that would have just come to me. So I really don't have a clue who this is. I mean, I would have a clue who it is anyway. Fake, maybe to stage. What is it, a Klaus or something? I mean, I have no idea. Boast from a winner. Maybe I rule. Yeah, okay, then we got a Klaus here, right? So a stun gun could be a taser. Well, now I gotta know who this Klaus is. Clearly, he's a brother in the Lemony Snicket's book, but I'm assuming it's the kid's book. I should probably just read it. Probably wouldn't even take that long. Big Gala, maybe a ball or a bash. Well, let's find out. A little cleaner. Astronomical event depicted visually in this puzzle. Well, let's take a look here. First of all, we got all the circles are filled in here. It looks like we got a star. First one, we put that in there, and then the others actually all spell star. So that's interesting. So we've got it small star, bigger, bigger, bigger. So I guess we're talking about a supernova. That's clever. It lines up beautifully. This is good. I mean, really, Evan Park, Jeffrey Martinovich. Clever grid, very much so. Okay, so we still don't know ball or bash. So what do we got now? Let's see, pitcher stats. Oh man, I don't know. It could be a number of things actually, but I think every one of them is going to have ourselves an S at the end. So let's see here, making a lasting impression, maybe to etch. Our little cleaner could be a vac. Let's see, haughty sound, maybe a snort. Snort. So how about earned run averages? Very nice. Now, so then awards show attendee. We got a nay down here at the end. So maybe this is a nominee. Very cool. Common eye ailment. No idea. Star Trek character who was named for a sea in the Philippines. I'm assuming this would be Sulu. And I am unfamiliar with that Philippine sea. So note to self. Better get to Googling that after this puzzle's up. Sound of a raindrop. And I'm assuming we're going for a plop. Or whatever that was I was trying to spell in Klingonese. Invasive plant. Now see, I was talking about this for OSHA up top, so now I guess we got ourselves a spy. And sure enough, yup. So maybe a strain? I don't think I've ever had a strained eye, and I'm going to count my lucky stars at this very moment that I haven't had one. Kind of skate could be inline. And I'm more of a rebel. I like to skate without a line, Unfortunate trait for an aspiring composer. I guess we have basically kind of more or less filled in for us a tin ear. I don't know what I would do if I had a tin ear. Music is so incredibly important to me. Throat ailment could be strep. And we've actually had an uptick of cases in the local area, the local population on the economy here of strep throat and some flu ticks. Very interesting. Doohickeys, how about items? Whatchamacallits. In Britishese, they'll say thingamy. Learned all kinds of wonderful stuff in The Guardian. Give something that extra oomph. Oh, I don't know. Make it pop? I don't know what the first one's gonna be, so what a pity. Disney Snowman. I think that's Olaf, but I can't ever remember if it's a V or an F at the end. Most populous inland city of California, and I do believe we're talking Fresno. So what a pity. Could be oh me. German term of address. Mein Herr. Mein Herr. Mister. Mein Herr und meine Dame. Dame, madam. So, biblical vessel could be an ark. Seeing that an awful lot lately. Smallest could be the least. And maybe we gotta oh me and make it pop. How do we do, Bob? Yeah. So again, I'm taking a look at this real quick. This is as clever as I'll get out. We've got our star. It's encapsulated in a nice one centrifugal figure here. Then we've got the star in a bigger group, and it's interesting that it keeps the same spelling the whole way through. It's not engaging in any sort of entropy, right? It's holding its value as it's moving out. I don't need to get into the physics of that, but seems, I don't know, maybe something to consider. But this is just a very, very cleverly constructed grid. And you've not a single complaint one in this at all whatsoever. I did nothing that was inelegant. And as a matter of fact, everything really fit together very nicely, is such that, for our very few three-letter words, we had good, solid three-letter words, right? And so this was fabulous, and I love seeing Cousin It make his appearance today. So very well done, Evan Park, Jeffrey Martinovich, very well done, super job. And so don't forget, if you want a decal, a wind-down decal, so how do we do, Bob? Then just shoot me a note. You can send me your address, and I'll pop one right off into the mail for you. It's absolutely free of charge. Just happy to do something in exchange for everyone's loyalty and kindness. Appreciate the likes and subscribes and the whole 9 yards. I appreciate it's a give and take community, and I'd like to give you a little something as a thank you. And so until we see you tomorrow, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Be good to yourselves, your friends, and your family. Be kind to strangers. Be kind to the person behind you in the line. And we will see you on the morrow. Until then, be well.